We launched first Santro September 23rd, 1998, which is 20 years ago. So now we are very happy to relaunch All-New SANTRO, making comeback to India market.
The car seems very promising, also seems to have come at the right time for Hyundai.
Despite it being a 20-year-old model in the sense the name is retained, but the product is improvised and completely refurbished.
This is a car which looks so good that you want to own it the moment you see it, when you set your eyes on it.
From the back, for me, it's still quintessentially Santro.
The way the fascia has been done, it gives a feeling that the car is very wide.
I personally like the front grille.
It's certainly eye-catching. People will notice it.
The biggest positive of Santro lies in the quality of fit and finish.
Space-wise, I think Hyundai has done excellent job with this Santro.
The seats, especially the front seats, are placed at a good height, so it's easy to get in and out of the car.
The cushioning is good, the bolstering is fantastic.
All the doors have 1 liter water bottle slots.
The rear AC vents worked well, so cabin was all the time cool.
With the big windows, the interior feels very airy, so that also adds to the feeling.
The features Hyundai is offering at the price that would certainly define Santro in its segment. A lot of segment first features, so that's a good add-on.
My personal favorite is, of course, the 7-inch touchscreen. It's unseen of in this segment.
It has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, smartphone integration, Bluetooth connectivity. The rear view parking camera works very well.
For this segment, I think it's one of the nicer audio systems that I've seen.
The fact that you now have this kind of option for that buyer is good because it will also move benchmarks up in the entire segment.
What really stands out about the Santro's engine is being a 4-cylinder, it's a much more smooth engine.
It's got very good low and mid-range grunt.
I very rarely like to, from my side, say best in class. I'm going to say that about this AMT. It really is.
There is enough performance, there's enough torque coming through, there's enough power coming through.
And if you're driving with a light foot, you would probably get above 20 kilometers to the liter, which is fantastic.
I think the motor-actuated AMT works better than the hydraulic-actuated AMT. And I think that out of all the AMTs I've driven, and I've driven them all, this is perhaps the best I've driven.
Even in 3-digit speeds, the car felt stable, the steering is direct.
The suspension quality is very good, very good.
The bumps, etc. also it took on very well with the ground clearance of 165. I think well done for Indian roads.
It's a very quiet cabin. There is no visible vibration.
Inline 4-cylinder sounds great, and it is going to add that extra refinement when compared to 3 cylinders. That's the cherry on the top.
Hyundai is giving ABS with EBD as standard. There's 1 airbag for the driver. There are 2 airbags as you go higher on the segment.
Even the basic car is very safe, and that is what matters.
The chassis is made of high-strength steel. It's more rigid, without really going through all sorts of reviews, newspaper articles, that it is going to be a much safer Santro.
At that price point, if I have to recommend a car to my friends and family in this segment, the Santro has to be it. So I'm very clear about that.
I think there was a lot of expectation around the car, a lot of anticipation as well. And in many ways, a lot of that has now been answered.
I think the overall package is absolutely brilliant, and it's value for money to the customer. I certainly think that this car has the potential to become the leader in its segment.
The first Santro is a legendary product. Now All-New SANTRO has come. The legend is back. The dream is coming true.
Hyundai.